Work in the great dusty Southwest. Dusty's trail on Dusty's trail. Bob Denver when they recreated Gilligan's Island on the wackiest wagon train in the West and replaced Alan Hill with Forrest Tucker, was it? I think, yeah. You ever seen that? I recorded it. It's like, oh, I've seen this one. He does Bat Masterson at the end. Okay, but it's he's basically there. That's the Howells. That's Ginger. That's Mary Ann. That's the professor. So you ever seen it? You haven't? Okay. It's just taking Bob Denver and using a similar formula to Dusty's Trail and Wackiest Wagon Train in the West instead of Gilligan's Island. Just a way to pay the bills. Because people are stupid. Sorry, what were we talking about again? I'm so stupid. So, guys, we don't need Barack Obama to step up and do the right thing. We don't need Donald Trump to do a complete 180. We didn't need Elon Musk to find humanity. We don't need Pope Francis to admit that he's wrong and that the Messiah is Earl and not him. We don't need that. All we need to do is get the technology, because it's learning, okay, to be humble and learn. And so when you're dealing with mathematics of humility of faith, like Blaise Pascal, the wager, that's all we got to do. So it's not a question of if, it's just a question of when. Do they have components in it? Yeah, I would imagine they have components. If I can't fuck her, nobody can fuck her. I imagine that's very tangible. All right. But that's not something to worry about, because Bob Marley. Have no fear for atomic energy, for none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We got to feel for. So have faith and jump, right? Jump in the line. Somebody help me, And so, Earl, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I can't tell you. Okay. I can't tell you if Jennifer Lopez is going to find a way to get her friends to stand up for Laura's prayer. I feel it's one of the more tangible outcomes, yes. Okay. Because they connected me in it's prayer to me. It's I don't know what they call it. Telekinesis, fuck you in the facetious machinicious. I don't know what's babula baba gotta patata tomato. I don't know what the assholes call it. They label everything, right? But so I think that's could be very tangible, and it could happen rapidly. Okay, I think it could affect Alex Rodriguez. It's tangible. We connected. I really like his daughters. Ben Affleck, I really like Sam and his daughter. I like their kids. I told you, most celebrities, I like their kids way better than them. I guess you get to do the. You can leave. The kids are going to hang out. We're going to sit here and play video games and do a Mario Kart and make up silly songs to Mario Kart and laugh. Is that a mirror? It's Mirror, guys. Hey, Mirror Thamer. Oh, wow, we've heard about you. Okay. Hey, that's Jose. Okay. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Oh, my gosh, it's Mirror. Oh, gosh, look, it's. You guys are still alive? No, that would. Jeremy had heart disease because of his mom's drugs and alcohol stuff. He was born with heart disease. I always worried about him. And then there was Chris and Alyssa, and those kiddos, those little kiddos. They were funny. They were cute. Remember me telling Jeremy, tell your mom Ralph said to go get your own fucking cigarettes. Tammy comes walking up to my apartment. Did you tell my son to say so? Yeah, you bet your ass I did. You know me, right? And then I get these scientists that study me. He's like Sheldon. He talks inappropriately in front of people. It's like, let me get this straight. You are with a bunch of scientists that have been using my life as a science project to disprove religion and prove science valid and to eliminate all religious perspective because it's irrational and gets people killed. You use money and home invasion cyber projects and linguistics to torture me to see how I react to situations. I have very calm ways I talk to people rationally to try to get them through hell, because one day we'll be living the Lord's Prayer and we'll be fucked in the mind by these assholes with the virtual presence and their projects they use to manipulate us with money. And you had the audacity to sit there and think this guy talks inappropriately in front of people. He's like Sheldon, talking to people about culture and, digging their way to China in front of Chinese people at a funeral and all this stuff. And it's like, guys, we don't need them, okay, to get better. We just need to teach their technology to be faithful and live the Lord's Prayer. That's all we need to do, right? Now, it'd be nice if fucking John Moran or Shaquille O'Neal or even Charles frickin' Barkley or Sam Jackson or Spike Lee. You think it's tangible? I think it's more tangible for women than men. I think I could talk Malika Andrews and the Molly Curran girl and Jennifer Lopez and Oprah and Gail into staying up for Lord's Prayer before most guys. Well, because most guys, they want it to be them. But women, it's like, it's not you, asshole, it's him, it's obvious. Okay, let's all stand up for the Lord's Prayer for him because he's the living embodiment of it and you're not. So yeah, it's far more tangible for women. I am women, hear me roar. I am strong, strong. I am invincible. You're not. Don't be invincible. You don't need to be invisible either. You just need to love and be loved in return. Okay. All you nature boys can be now nature girls. But I'm the nature boy. We all got that right. I'm the nature boy. There was a boy, a very changed, enchanted boy. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Let me tell you something. There we go. You won't have to eat bad guano. Right. And have a spear in your thigh. It's in the bone, right? Okay. Hey! Solve all the crimes without committing them. Okay. Lord's Prayer. Very good. Thank you very much. All right. So, man, I'm tired. It's very dusty here and depressing because we've had more dust events here this year. Okay. In the first 3 months of the year, of our windy season, then we have, our average is like 22. We're already at 28 or almost 30 dust events. Okay. And with dust events, it's like being in the, have you ever seen that movie, Centennial, where all the dust in the Dust Bowl comes and the wife loses it and she kills the kids and kills herself. And the kid comes home and, oh my gosh, because she lost the one kid in the school bus when it got tipped over and the sandstorm got him and stuff. And so she lost her mind. And it's Lola, yeah. His name was Rico. He wore a diamond, right? And that happens with women. When women see no hope, they get nutty as a fruitcake. Okay, girls, do you hear what I'm saying? You're going to have to stand up for that Lord's Prayer with me. So, because if it takes me to do the technology and mainly me doing the technology, it's going to take a lot longer. But if all you women be freaking gorgeous, I mean, like, so freaking gorgeous I can hardly contain myself. I mean, like, wee gorgeous. Maybe we could, no, they're all doing their drag queen thing for $50,000 in Las Vegas. I think I can talk RuPaul and all the homosexuals into it. I can't even talk Corey into it. Corey's one of the sweetest people you've ever met in your life. Son of a biscuit eater. Well, it's frustrating because, if I took the $2 million, well, no, I already know this. It's just frustrating. I told Dad about it today. I said, I didn't take the $2 million from the Temple of Set Illuminati, and if I did, I'd have to play by their rules and I'd be shut up. All the people in El Paso would still be asking Michael Gopin, Glasheen Vyas, and Indersman, and Tani Chapacha and Ruben Ortiz for help to survive hell. And said, oh, hey, Jed, move right from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they went and bought a house next to Chavez Ravine, where the Mexicans got ran out years ago because they could take over the land real cheap for the baseball club to make lots of money, don't you know, from parking and vending and selling hot dogs and nachos too. And we're all fucked in the head, and that is true. And nobody who makes a lot of money really loves you because they're not like Jesus, and that's true. Okay, so... yeah, you're watching TV. Yeah, but Pope Francis knows he's an asshole. Okay? The guy who's, I'm related to Mohammed, and Iran knows he's an asshole. Okay? Zelensky knows he's an asshole. Trump knows he's an asshole. The guy in El Salvador knows he's an asshole. The girl in Mexico shows she's an asshole. Hillary Clinton knows she's an asshole. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Bam! There we go. When you engage in genocide over money to feel powerful because you're addicted to it, you're an asshole, even if it's on a subconscious level, because life is eternal and the grace is infinite. Are you understanding the physics of this, Madam Curie? How about Richard Feynman? How about the ghost of Richard Feynman? Ghost of Albert Einstein? The ghost of Stephen Hawking? Any of you living physicists understanding what the fuck I'm saying? Because I make it simple for people to... yeah, I will sell a book at a bookstore and have Sheldon's character make snide comments to me. Do you understand, guys? Okay. There's a reason why they say that this... The greatest poet in the history of the world was most likely King David, and the greatest teacher in the history of the world was most likely Jesus of Nazareth. Totally. This temple has been cleansed. Losers. Okay. The door closes and then you open it and it makes sound. Do you understand? Okay. All gonna talk out of your ass now? Go get the dolphin. Go get the dolphin. They're smarter than us, and their women enjoy, and their females enjoy sex more than our females. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything. I think our women could enjoy sex just as much as female dolphins enjoy sex. It's just we're killing each other with tighter particles and poisoning, and the oceans are a little bit cleaner, and there must be spots where dolphins can go enjoy sex free from human pollution. Oh. Well, what about people that go next to Greg LeMond's place to have sex? You gotta watch out for them grizzly bears. Okay. I'll be back. Okay, I'm in an obnoxious mood today. Yeah, well, because I reach out my hand to you. I want to live the Lord's Prayer, don't you? Do you really love your children? Janet Jackson, that's who I'll focus on. Janet Jackson, help me stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Well, Michael will be so happy. Paris won't have to make stupid TV shows on the Odyssey boat thing anymore. Odyssey, that's reminding me of the Lopez family. Yeah, there you are, lost in the shadows, searching for someone, set you free from New York City, and Studio 54, whatever it is. Icky cocaine place, right? Okay, guys, I love you. Peace, man.